And it's going to be the 2000s team off the tip. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got LeBron James. Dunking out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Iverson, and it's Bryant in at the 2 spot. And stolen by Iverson, out on his own on the break. For the finish, and the dunk by Iverson.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it.
It's Curry outside, sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
James in the post. James covering, and he misses his first shot. And so Giannis will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's the dish to Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo. James against James. There's the triple. A rebound by Kobe Bryant. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Unsurprisingly, he's focused on what it might take to slow down Steph Curry. Coach told me whenever possible, we'd like to force him to shoot over length. That's going to take a total team effort and quick rotations. It's easier said than done. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And here is LeBron. And Giannis Antetokounmpo made that last three-pointer. On the wing, Bryant. DeRozan defending. Steps back and fires. Outside, Kobe. Going inside. And finish off by Bryant.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Launches it. Knocks down the three ball. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Shaq. James wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the 3. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
Iverson with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. Shooting for the 2000s team, Allen Iverson.
Free throw good, Iverson.
I don't know if we've seen a tougher player pound for pound than Allen Iverson. I mean, you can knock him around, but he's always going to bounce back up.
And both free throws good for Iverson.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Curry passes to Jokic. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Curry kicks to DeRozan. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
The Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's Iverson outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Now, here's Jokic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Curry passes to Giannis. Jokic with it, guarded by O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. And a deep 3 from Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, Kobe. Pass to LeBron. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeBron's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the 2000s team. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Allen's checked in for Jokic. Butler comes in for James. Mitchell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Paul subbed in for Curry. Allen, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Over Garnett. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And you know, when this shot is available, Giannis takes it, and I like how simple he keeps things in doing so.
Carter outside. There's the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Paul, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And his handles simply phenomenal. Rush hour handles of the highest level, cutting and carving his way wherever he wants to go. Chris Paul is a maestro with the ball.
Nash with no one around. And the three ball is good.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now Nash, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Wade finds Nowitzki. Nowitzki sets a screen for Carter. Basket counts.
Vince
Carter's got his second basket of the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the West All-Stars. Down by 12. Pass to Giannis. Puts up a three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. He's got 11.
Nice focused shot that time by Giannis at the arc. He'd love to be even more consistent from out there, but he's making progress in that area.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The 2000s team leads by 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 2000s team.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of... easy ones that way.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for the 2000s team. They've got Bryant. O'Neal is out there with Duncan. And it's LeBron James. And it's Iverson in at the 1. Back to James from past the arc. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. And here's the 2000s team. Kobe attacking, and the rejection by James.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections. Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
VanVleet on the wing. Shaq against James, and stolen by Iverson. And here's the fast break. Stops, pops, and LeBron with the basket,
James.
the assist by Iverson. LeBron's got 8.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Bounce pass from Garland. Three-pointer, Butler. And James pulls it down. And here's the 2000s team. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Shaq. He can't get that one to fall. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Floats it up for Butler. And DeRozan kicks to Butler. It's good, and the 2000s team lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from James.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
Shoots. And it's Iverson missing.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
The drive by James, and there it is for him. And now just a 5-point 2000s team lead. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. LeBron with the block, and he's able to get it back. There's the drive, and Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Pass to LeBron. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Jokic comes in for James. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Garland. Then for the 2000s team. Now checked in for O'Neal. Pierce comes in for Tim Duncan. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Bryant. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
It's understandable that DeRozan was hurt when the Raptors traded him. He used it, though, in a positive way to motivate himself to playing at a high level in San Antonio.
From deep. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
McGrady's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
It's Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
James dishes to Iverson. Driving the lane.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line. That's what you want to see.
Allen Iverson.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the West. Mitchell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. 7-point differential. And the pass to Giannis. From outside the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's the pass to Garnett. Garnett with a screen on Doncic. Clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. Pierce for 3. And they'll get another chance. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Antetokounmpo dishes to Doncic. 2 points. That one goes. Now just a 2-point 2000s team lead. 1:16 left in the first half. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the West, Jared Allen comes in for Jokic. And it's Paul in for Curry. Garnett against Antetokounmpo. Goes up on the block. Drained for 2 points. Garnett's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
And Doncic, here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Paul against Wade. The shot by Paul, no good. And here's the 2000s team. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Nash, the pass to Wade. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Mitchell looking it over. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The tray buries the long-range jumper. Antetokounmpo's got 17 now.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The 2000s team on top. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And we're halfway. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry is out there with DeRozan, and it's Nikola Jokic, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's James in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And DeRozan, here we go.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
Iverson passes to O'Neal. Duncan with the screen for LeBron. From 13, the shot, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. James finds DeRozan. Now here's Antetokounmpo, covered by LeBron. Floats it up for Jokic, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Iverson missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 1. Kobe with it, now guarded by DeRozan. O'Neal trying to break free. He gets it in there. And that's now 11 points for Iverson.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Here's Jokic. DeRozan trying to get open. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
The 3 from Iverson. It's good from long range. Iverson's got 14 points for the game.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
LeBron kicks to Iverson. On the wing, Bryant. Shaq with a screen on DeRozan. Kobe gets the bucket.
Kobe Bryant.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Curry passes to James. Back to Curry over Iverson. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Duncan trying to break loose. Iverson, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that.
2000s team
Yeah, the
foul.
defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The West All-Stars have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
During this 2019 and 2020 MVP seasons, Giannis Antetokounmpo led the Bucks to back-to-back 1 seeds in the East. The Greek Freaks defense helping Milwaukee to #1 defensive ratings each of those years, too.
Catching up on changes for the West. Fred VanVleet is checked in for LeBron. And it's Garland in for Stephen Curry. McGrady passes to Yao. And here's Bryant for 3. It's rebounded by the West. VanVleet with the bounce pass. And DeRozan kicks to Jokic. Pass to Garland. And they double up Giannis. Lets it go with the 3. And Nikola Jokic good for 3. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Krills the 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Again, the West All-Stars.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Here's LeBron. The 18-footer is right on the mark. James has got 10 points in the game.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yao Ming.
It's on Yao Ming.
And that's a nice job by Jokic, getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
First free throw is good. The West making some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Butler in for DeMar DeRozan.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Nash dishes to McGrady. Kicks to Carter. Six on the shot clock. Feeds it to Nowitzki. Over Jokic. And it's Nowitzki missing. A tight game here in Cleveland. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose. Nowitzki with the steal. And here comes the break. Carter left side. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 3 assists in the game. Jokic against Nowitzki. Now, here's Jokic. D right on him. VanVleet outside. Allen passes to Jokic. Over Nowitzki. Jokic, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
That gives them the lead. He's got 6.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Allen for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Yes, that's a 5. Welcome to the new NBA where 6'11" centers like Allen have range, major range.
VanVleet against Nash. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul.
Fred VanVleet.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the 2000s team.
McGrady kicks to Wade. And Carter has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
Carter's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 2000s team. Garland looking it over. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The 2000s team leads by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime drop in there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Kobe is out there with Allen Iverson. And it's LeBron James. And it's Duncan in at the 4 spot. Here's Shaq. O'Neal. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 2000s team leads by 4.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's James outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, I don't think anybody is expecting this shot. LeBron showing some confidence with that long ball.
Iverson with the ball. Three-pointer. Here's Duncan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. LeBron passes to Allen. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Floats it up for James. And stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here we go. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. LeBron outside. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by James. And so Allen will bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a one-point game. Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the West. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Mitchell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. We'll see what they can do, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And here's the 2000s team. Iverson outside. From the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's Here's Curry with the three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And when you're looking for someone to answer a three-pointer, Steph's probably your guy. He lives to one-up the opponent.
LeBron passes to Duncan.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Takes the three. And Giannis Antetokounmpo for 3. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. And here's the 2000s team. The drive by Iverson. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooters.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Wound up there for Allen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. O'Neal a screen on Curry. Curry with the steal. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And here's James outside. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Off a hot feed right there. LeBron ought to bat.
West All-Stars.
Jokic has checked in for Allen.
Substitution for the 2000s team.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. LeBron passes to Jokic. Over O'Neal. And that one's good. Jokic. Jokic has got 9 points here in the 2nd half.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce. A high percentage look for Jokic.
Iverson against Curry. O'Neal. Good defense by Jokic. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They lead by 7. And he comes up with the deuce. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Curry kicks to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Iverson with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Shoots it up. Good on that shot. And with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Allen Iverson. To the middle. It's tipped. Pass to Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, flat out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
And Kobe drops them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
DeRozan bounce pass. James kicks to DeRozan. Passes it to Curry. From deep. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Iverson. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back to Curry. Fires the three. No good that time. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. Here's Bryant. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Kobe has been sensational.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Jokic passes to LeBron. And there's the drive. Misses from close range. Timeout call, the 2000s team. They're behind by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Now here's Iverson. Shaq is screen on Curry to tie it up. It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
Here's Curry. Go! Out at the buzzer!
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the 2000s.
So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.